creating Webquest. Over the time that I've been teaching, children have changed greatly. And one of the reasons they've changed greatly is because our society has changed tremendously. So one can't assume that the instructional strategies that I used when I started teaching in 1973 would still apply to the children that are learning from you, either general ed or children with special needs. You can't assume that they have the same learning style that the children in the past. So creating a Webquest is an activity that you're going to be involved with that establishes your ability to present a formalized activity on the web for access by students and parents, or student and parent combination, 24/7. The Webquest essentially has 5 different sections. The introduction, basically introducing what you're going to be doing in Webquest. Then after that, the task. The task is very specifically what you want the kids to accomplish. And I'm not saying a task would be understanding the body systems better. You can't be so vague. With online education, you have to be very specific. A task, an example of a task might be a student will learn to identify the 10 bones in a leg. So that's very specific. When you do online tasks, they need to be very, very specific. And if in fact your objective or your task is very specific, then the procedure used to find the information to answer the question of the task is well defined, and the evaluation is well defined, because we said we want to do this, now we need to look to see if in fact we did it. So that's the task. Process is a step-by-step procedure that you're going to be using, or the child will be using, to find the information necessary to answer the task, or identify the task, answer the task. The process should contain hyperlinks to other websites. The process should contain a link to download a ditto. The process should also contain an embedded video from YouTube. Now, in respect to the embedded video, your introduction statement of your website, part of this assignment is that you will create an introduction video that you will embed into the introduction page of your Webquest.
Please listen to the following announcement. Amanda Bogle, if you are in the building, please contact the main office immediately. Amanda Bogle, please contact the main office immediately. Thank you.
So the introduction is going to be done by you creating a short video explaining what the Webquest is about, similar to this. And then you will upload the video to YouTube and embed that video from YouTube into your introduction page. The evaluation section of your Webquest will be a test or an evaluation of some type using a form in Google Documents. There'll be a separate video on how to do that. And the conclusion of the Webquest basically sums up what you have done and possibly propose some new ideas in respect to the directions of the content. That's what I'm looking for. There are links to example downlink student websites that you should pursue and look at just to get an idea. But this is an important activity for many reasons. But one of the importances of this activity is that learning takes place differently than it used to. And you have to be capable of creating structured activities on the web for your students of all capabilities to use.